Hi everyone, welcome back. And this is 2024, and I'm Sidharth, welcoming you back again into a new video. And this video is talking about what's the goal for 2024 that we have as a content creator, as a production company, and as a channel that we are trying to put it in front of us. And what are the learnings that we had in 2023 that we are taking further. Starting up with, we had a pretty much learning because we hadn't had too much of videos released on the channel. We were getting idle, we were getting demoralized because we were not getting views, we were not getting sufficient amount of publicity about the channel, and the funds were not there. It was all from the personal savings it was going on. So we realized the only way of growing a channel or getting audience to the channel is by putting more content. The more content we put, the YouTube algorithm picks up. It's not about going how to videos or do it yourself and all. We realized, let's go full bang, give it a 6 months time, a 3 months, 6 months period. Let's see, for 30 days regularly put one video on random topics. Does not matter whether you're talking about finance, marketing, HR, or personal finance, or anything related to life and death, writing, learning, travel, lifestyle, and all that. So bunch of topics are there. We said, let's go full swing for next 3 months and hit that. So that's what the discussion I had initially in my mind, and let's say said it's time for us to go full bang. Let's do all kinds of topic and see which audience is speaking, and based on the topics what audience is speaking, we will discuss with those audience, with the viewers, what more things that we add in the categories, and then we will start working into it. With in that 90 days period of that 3 months period, we are going to hit with all kinds of topic. Every day we are picking a random topic and we are speaking to see how people are connecting with us, how people are connecting with that topic. So our strategy is very simple. We are going to make a single take video. A single take video is very simple. It's like from start to finish, there is no cut in the video, where I either sitting in front of the camera like how I'm talking right now, or I might be sharing my laptop screen and interacting with chat gpt on some topic and asking some questions just to tell you how efficient it is and all. Or maybe there's a screen share happening, and there are like hundreds and hundreds of websites are there, whether it's a government website, whether it's any company website or anything. And there is an important section called FAQ, which is frequently asked questions. Nobody reads that frequently asked questions. That has like, what are the frequent questions that people ask. We have created a separate segment where we will be taking one website a day, and we will making a video on anything. We will search any random website, maybe it's a brand or anything. We'll try to go through the FAQ questions, and we'll take the FAQ questions. The questions are there, the answers are there. We will just read the question, we'll just explain what that question is telling, and that FAQ section we will explore. That is one video. We will talk about financial concepts of be it taxation, be it global policy, be it this and that. Everything we'll talk, but it's all from the business point of view. We'll try to talk from the business side of it, and we'll try to understand the various concepts of it. Then there is an educational kind of videos also we will make, where we will be talking about education related topics and all. Then there is lifestyle related topics, how your lifestyle should be cheap versus branded clothes, and expensive brands versus local brands, your high end gadgets versus low end gadgets, your simple living versus midlife living and extended living and expensive styles. Then we have food related videos, like we have all different cuisines and all different expectations. We will take maybe a video which is there, and we will try to break down that putiness of that cuisine, or maybe like we will find out a few cuisine of, there are like hundreds of countries in the world, and we'll search the hundreds of cuisine, be it a dessert, be it a main course, be it a starter, be it anything, and then we will discuss about how efficiently that can be done and how beneficial it is for us to do that. Now, in this whole journey, what will happen is, we are trying to touch into diversified topics. Diversified topics in the sense, let's say we are going to the embassies, we are going to, we are searching in Google a particular country's visa process. So what happens? Lot of time people have to travel, but the difficult part of what people don't see is, okay, what are the rules that I need to follow, what are the rules I need to check. Okay, what's the visa rules policy? Okay, if somebody is going and doing a passport, what's the rule, what's the document requirement for passport, what's the document required for taking a gas connection, how do you go and make the modification of it. So these visa rules are very important. That's like it is touching to the transportation industry, then food industry, hospitality industry, leisure and recreation industry, gaming. Sometimes when you want to break out of your stressful situation and all, is gaming a good option to play some games and all. So there are like one platform called Steam. Does it like I can download some game and I can play. So what type of games I love as a create I play, and what kind of games should be there, what are the categories in the game. So we will take each and every category in Steam, and then we'll explore, and then we'll find out some random games, and then we'll see based on the discussion give what it is, and is it a justifiable price for that game and all, because every creator puts time into it. Now with doing this, by doing this, what we are trying to do is we are trying to get a various benefit of understanding a large set of topics that we are hitting back. And because we are touching every particular domain that is possibly available, we want to try to touch. We see the video, more and more videos goes into this, and that gives us an understanding key what kind of audience we are getting. And then as the audience build up happens in the channel, we will try to and ask them the question key what kind of we can make. And then we can go for books, we can go for stories, we can go for discussions, we can go for debates, we can go for any other things. And that's how we will build that community. Yes, I will try all possible thing, community, podcast and all. It's a single podcast I will do, where I will upload the podcast, where I will upload the blogs. The same blogs I will try to upload in the podcast category, so multiple places I'm putting that one, taking a topic and giving extensive brief on that, and that's a podcast which will be like a podcast, and I will be talking about that. So that gives a perspective of it. So that's the plan for 2024. We will be talking about gaming, we'll be talking about anything and everything possible. We will be talking about the pen, why a such brand pen is important. We talk about all possible pen brands that is available. We talk about small to small things. We talk about the cover, why it is 100 rupees, 100 bucks cover, whether it is sufficient for the phone or not. Should we use that 100 bucks cover, or should we use something else? All that we will talk. Now, that beauty is, as I said, we will be touching to a wider base, a mass audience, and we will try to get that. And that also, as the audience builds up, will also give us the flexibility to expand this horizon and create different verticals, which will create different piece of content. We will talk about tech also, basic techs. We will talk about open source software also. We will talk about the way of doing the video making process, but a lot of topics we will touch. So I hope this will give you a better understanding of the tech strategy that we have kept. And from our presentation today, you would have seen that how motivated and how enthusiastic we are. First 90 days is a testing period for us in terms of doing all kinds of videos, all kinds of topics. And yes, we have decided the time. I at night 8 or 9, between 8 to 9 we will release the video. So our most of the time our target is to release the video at 8 o'clock, because we are not going to do much of the editing and cutting and chopping here and there, because it's a single take video. So it will be very easy for us to do at 8 o'clock the blog, and a simple topic, maybe a 5 minutes, at 10 minutes, or 15 minutes, or 20 minutes podcast, which we are like, it's like a monologue, we are talking in a full phase, that whole thing unscripted, a monologue, but podcasts will be unscripted, complete unscripted. Even blogs are sometimes unscripted. It's only about a minor reference that we take from some videos or some websites, but most of the time it is not scripted. At the same time, the same thing will happen is podcast will be completely unscripted. It is all through the flow how it is going, just to connect with the audience, be it life, be it success, failure, money, fame, all the things we will talk. So do shower your love and affection to the channel, and do hit the subscribe button, do hit the bell icon, and also do hit the comment section and blast the comments to me and to my team, and we will read each and every comment that is possible, and I will take time. It may take 3 hours for me, it may take 5 hours for me. I will sit and I will answer each and every comment to the people. Hate comment, rejected comment, some people will say, ah, he's talking nonsense. Believe me, I am not someone who talks nonsense, but yeah, I love to give hard fact on the face, and if that hard fact works, it works. If it does not work, please drop it in the use me bin and you can go further. If it works for you, you can keep certain things. Those things are not working, you can ignore. Because as a creator, my responsibility is I'm addressing to a wider audience, a mass gathering, a larger community, and for everybody, there has to be something which has to be included in that video. What I cannot focus on one particular community and particular set of people and do that, because that as a content creator will, as a creator for me, will be injusticiable or injustifiable, because I will do injustice to my creation, because I want more and more people to watch that piece of content and take some value. So if I'm speaking 10 different points and if you only say one point only work for me, that's basically like a 1%. So if that 1% also is working for you and you're working for that, I would be happy that I somehow contributed in someone. If it contributing to 0.0001%, that also absolutely fine, because that's what the motto of it. Anybody and everybody, when it comes to the channel, should get something for them to watch, not like a niche product. Like, okay, I will only talk about finance, I will only talk about marketing, I will only talk about HR, I will only talk about strategic management, I will only talk about politics, I will only talk about sports, I will only talk about business. No, a channel must have the capability of delivering all kinds of products, all kinds of services. So that's what we are trying to. We are not trying to make mint a lot of money, a lot of this and that. We are here to solve the problem, and YouTube is a platform which gives YouTube is a platform which gives us the creator to deliver that piece of content or that piece of information to a wider audience and help us reach to a wider category, and we try to solve that one. So anybody who come to our channel, our motto is that everybody should get something out of that video, rather getting disappointed ki, oh, I'm not getting, and then for just understanding that one simple concept, they have to subscribe to 5 different channels, because those 5 different channels will have 5 different perspective and all. We want that when you come, it's like a bucket. When you go to a supermarket, you carry a empty basket, and then you start going to each and every section. You put some product which you require. If something is not there, you write it in a piece of paper and stick it into the wall, saying this product I was looking and I did not find it in your store. And so the next time what happens is, okay, people are looking for this also, so we include that one. The same thing we expect you is, if something that is not included in the channel's playlist category, you come and say in any video, or you send a direct message to us on our social media handles saying, I went to your channel and I find out this, I was searching for this topic, I could not get it, could you please make some videos on this topic? So that gives us a new perspective, a new horizon, adding to our list that this is also a category which we need to address. And in that category also, you can see what kind of initial videos that you want to see, that we will also do that. So that of liberty that we are giving you as our viewers to say what is that category, and what are the initial videos that you want to see in that category. Whatever we are planning, that we will post. Whatever you want to see, that also we will try to do first on priority, because that's something that you are looking for and you did not find. So you reach out to us saying, as a creator, could you please do this content, so it will be helpful. So that's our prime responsibility, because if somebody is expecting out of us something, we should be able to give them. So with that, the whole introduction part goes to a very long thing. So You know, by now you know that there are a lot of things that has been planned and that has been in pipeline, and things are getting into a messy structure, and we are working very hard and picking up. Trust me, I just keep a notebook, but I don't write. I just go with the flow. What I believe should be spoken to you. If I believe this can be something that we should be speaking, I speak. If you think this is something that I should not be speaking, I don't speak that one. But I don't want to cut that one to hide how perfection I am in terms of making a piece of content that I am doing for you. No, I will show you behind the scenes. Behind the scenes is basically the laptop screen that I will share you, and I'll tell you how I plan it, how do I think of it, when the videos are happening, which are the days that I plan according to the calendar, how to shoot the video. And I do, if it is a cut to cut video, like I do it in the morning and evening I have to release, how do I work on that? Everything I'll tell you, and that will give you a realistic picture. As we grow as we grow as we start reaching to that level of what we have, the monetization and other thing, it's a journey that we will live together. Whoever are the early subscribers, whoever are going to subscribe to our channel, we or whoever is coming to our channel and going to watch the content, we are going to do the initial journey. So we will be building this from scratch. We are taking this journey. It's a leap forward for us. It's a 12-month strategic plan. First 2 months we are watching, putting regular 60 videos, what's going to happen for us. And then we are going to streamline the process flow, and then focusing on the limited section, and then introducing a section every, maybe like every 2 month once. So in a year we will have 6 categories introduction, or every 3 months once we will introduce a category. A new category will be added, and that will take a legacy forward, like 4 new categories will be added. Sometimes there are some existing category which will be ending or will be taking a pause. We'll inform that as in a separate video, that for this particular category we're taking this many days break before we do the next release on that category. And in between that days, for doing a pilot testing, we are putting a new category into work, and that's how it is going. So every video that we talk will have a different category name and section, and that we will talk, and that gives you a whole lot of perspective for it. Thank you very much for this confidence in me and on my team, and this confidence on coming to our channel and watching it. I shall be back with you on the new video on the first series, which is like maybe a little bit of planning, but abruptly I will just tell you roughly what I'm going to talk about that, and that gives you the next alternative understanding. Thank you very much. See you until the next time. This is Sidharth signing off for now.